John believed something that almost destroyed his life. A simple sentence. That sounds harmless. That feels true, but silently destroys your future. The lie was this: I still have time. And by the time he realized the truth, 10 years were already gone. John always believed one thing: I still have time. After college, his life looked normal. He had dreams. Start something of his own, become successful, live a meaningful life. But instead of taking action, he chose comfort. Not because he was lazy, but because comfort feels safe, and safe feels right. Every day looked the same. Wake up late, rush to work, come back tired, scroll endlessly, sleep. And every night, he whispered the same promise: tomorrow, I'll start. Tomorrow. That one word became his biggest trap. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, months turned into years. Nothing bad happened, but nothing meaningful happened either. And that's the most dangerous place to be. Not failure, not struggle, but slow, invisible stagnation. As time passed, John started noticing something. People around him were changing. Friends getting promotions, some starting businesses, others chasing dreams, moving forward, growing, winning. And John? He was still planning, still waiting, still saying, I'll start soon. One evening, on his way home, John saw someone familiar, Michael, his old school friend, same age, same starting point, but a completely different life. They sat down for coffee. Michael talked about his struggles, his failures, his journey, his success. Nothing magical, just years of consistent effort. John smiled while listening. But inside, something was breaking. As they were leaving, Michael smiled and said, You always had big dreams, John. I'm sure you'll do something great. That sentence didn't motivate him. It destroyed him. Because deep inside, John knew the truth. He wasn't behind because he couldn't. He was behind because he never started. That night, John couldn't sleep. He stared at the ceiling, thinking about everything he wasted. Time, energy, opportunities, potential. And then one question hit him, hard. Where did my last 10 years go? No answer came, only silence, heavy, painful silence. And in that silence, he realized something terrifying. If nothing changes, the next 10 years will look exactly the same. Same routine, same excuses, same regret. That thought scared him more than failure ever could. The next morning, there was no motivation, no excitement, no energy. Just a quiet, powerful decision. I can't change my past, but I refuse to waste my future. No big goals, no pressure, just one rule: show up every single day. The first week was painful. Waking up early felt impossible. Focusing felt exhausting. His mind kept pulling him back to comfort. He failed. He slipped. He almost quit many times. But then he remembered that night, that regret, that emptiness, and he told himself, I won't go back. John didn't try to change everything overnight. He started small, very small. 1 hour learning new skills, 1 hour working on himself. Less phone, more focus. No big results, no instant success, just daily effort. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Nothing dramatic happened. No big breakthrough, no overnight success, but something powerful was happening. John was changing. His mindset, his discipline, his identity. 2 years later, John wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. But he was no longer lost. He had direction, discipline, confidence, and something even more important, self-respect. Because for the first time in years, he was no longer lying to himself. Time is not your enemy, but ignoring it is. The biggest mistake in life is not failure. It's believing you have unlimited time, because you don't. Every day you delay is a day you'll never get back. So if you're still waiting for the right time, for motivation, for a perfect moment, this is it. Start today. Because one day, you'll either say, I'm glad I started, or I wish I had. If this story hit you, subscribe for more powerful, life-changing stories. Because sometimes, one realization can change your entire life.